After 1,000 years of back and forth, I finally got a Blazar Remus review here on the channel. Thank you so much for your patience and persistence. This is not the full set review just yet, that's in the works, but an episode dedicated to the brand new 85mm. If you've been living under a rock or only learning about anamorphics from here in this channel, and you don't know what the Remus are, these are compact, affordable, full-frame 1.5 times anamorphics from Blazar, former Greatjoy. The 85mm fits well with the rest of the set, at about the same size and weight, 800 grams or 1.76 pounds. It has a PL mount, which is the best choice to avoid play, 80mm outer diameter fronts for clip-on mat boxes and other accessories, as well as 77mm threads for regular filters. Iris and focus rings are geared and move smoothly, with focus coming down to 75 centimeters or 2 foot 6 inches, featuring markings in both metric and imperial. Focus throw is about 150 degrees. At a maximum aperture of t2.8, this is not the fastest 85mm scope, but t2.8 is plenty fast to give you nice bokeh. And in spite of the 1.5 times squeeze opposed to 2 times, you still get a bunch of ovals. The lens hits the market now, going straight to retail at $1,000 and shipping right away instead of the usual crowdfunding campaign. I am relieved to see that, as it builds more trust in the brand and the sense that they trust their products enough to take the risk of manufacture without offsetting that directly to the customers. Good job! In terms of resolution, the 85mm does well even wide open with pretty consistent resolving power across the frame. You get more sharpness as you stop down, but the general quality of the image doesn't change much. There isn't a ton of glare or chromatic aberration to start with. As I mentioned before, this 85mm covers full-frame open gate at a 3:2 aspect ratio, with an image circle of at least 43.2 millimeters. Blazar's website says 36:24, which is full-frame, but that is not a circle. The horizontal field of view is equivalent to a 56 millimeters. The flares on this one are silver/white, but you can get them in blue or amber depending on your preferences. It's worth reminding that if you flare any lens with a strong enough color, the flare color will change. Compared to the rest of the set, the 85mm has a pretty controlled distortion, showing a little bit of barrel and curvature at the edges. This lens has a constant squeeze through the focus range, which is great, but we still get a fair amount of breathing within the image, expanding in size as we come to close focus. All in all, I feel this focal length is a bit squeezed between the 65 and 100mm, but it performs better than either of them, with a generally cleaner look. So I can see the appeal for it in the set. If I was going for a minimal set, I would probably get away with the 45 and the 85. At $1,000, this is a pretty affordable lens, and I bet you can get it for less than that if you were getting a full Remus set. In tandem with the price, I am a big fan of the size and weight. I wish minimum focus was a little better since everything feels a bit further away on full frame, but there is nothing about this lens that I have strong opinions against. And I love that we are getting anamorphics that are better, cheaper, and more readily available. What are your thoughts on the focal length addition to the Remus set? Let me know about it in the comments below. I hope you had fun, and stay tuned for the review of the rest of the set. Tchito Ferradans, out.